introspection, the word introspection to me connotes like a quiet place where you're just able to think and reflect on life. And I wouldn't necessarily say that was quite what happened, because what we had was a global pandemic. And whenever you have an emergency like this, or something that is highly traumatic, let's use that word because it is traumatic. We have people that have fallen ill. We have we we had varying degrees of being able to respond to this, some well, some not very well. And when you're thrown into a traumatic situation, it forces you to rethink things. I mean, it's, whether it's someone who all of a sudden, they're working 1 billion hours a week and then they have a heart attack. Well, they're going to reflect on what their priorities are, right? So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a new level of introspection. I would say it's a bit of an awakening to say, hold on, wait a second. There are more important things in the world. Not that I want to just walk away from my job, although many people did. I mean, you look at the people that walked away from a corporate setting and worked on starting their own businesses, or just taking time off or doing new things. There was definitely a huge part of that. I think the new way of working is probably, again, more that work-life fusion piece that I was talking to, where it feels less of a kind of a 8 to 5 grind and more of a like, how can I incorporate the things that matter to me, being able to drop off my kids or being able to go for a run in the middle of the day, the things that matter to me. Whereas we used to have to do it before work or after work, and like this time was sacred. I think it's how do we incorporate all of these things in an environment that is going to be supportive of that. And if they weren't getting that, I saw so many people that, as I say, they just noped out. They're like, nope, I can't do this. And they walked away. So it kind of collectively affected everyone's ability to navigate conflict. It heightened, the toxic cultures we were talking about. People's ability to cope with those sorts of things went way, 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 way down, because they were coping with so many bigger things of just being humans and existing and trying to cope with in the world. So all of a sudden it became less important to walk away from a job. It felt less catastrophic and more just like, no, this is what I need to do for myself. That's what I saw happening collectively.